Why I'm not owning a car? Different reasons, mainly two reasons. Number one, a car is gonna take money out of your financial independence. If you want to be financially independent in 3 years or less, you need to put all this money in investments. You want to put as much money as you can in assets. In assets, not liabilities, in assets. And this is the key part. A car is a liability. When the moment that you buy a car and you put the key, you lose value. You're losing value. It's already devaluating. So it is not something that is going to appreciate. And I always want to invest in things that will appreciate with time. This is the only way that we can get financially independent, and then to not have to work anymore in one point of our life, because all of our expenses are covered, or at least we have the choice. We can keep working, but we at least have the choice of not having to work anymore. And this is reason number one. Reason number two as well, a car, it's gonna drag me. It's gonna, take freedom out of my life. Because I have the car. It's not something that I can move anywhere like this backpack. So definitely a car is something that it's taking freedom out of my life. And in the extraordinary lifestyle that I'm living, that the members are living in our community, we want to maximize our freedom. We don't want to have things that anchor us in some country. So for example, let's say you have a car in whatever, in Spain, and then you want to move out of Spain. You want to leave the country. You don't want to be a citizen there anymore, or you want to be paying your taxes somewhere else. If you have a car, you have a problem. This is the thing, because you have some possession in that country, so the country can say, hey, no, you should be a citizen here, you should pay taxes here, you should blah 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 blah. Why? Just because you have a car and you have it in a contract and it's at your own name. That's the thing. You can also, in case you wanted a car, and to solve this freedom issue, what I'm saying sometimes to some people is like, own a car but with your company, and you can have your company whatever you want in the world, so you can own a car with a company. But definitely it is something that is not environmentally healthy, let's say, owning a car, unless it's some like electric car. But even though, imagine all the money that you could save, putting it in other more sustainable ways of moving around. If you care about sustainability, then being environmentally friendly, you want to move in other kinds of transport, like a bus or walking or cycling. I love walking, I love running. This is my thing, and I enjoy it so much more. I run into people when I'm walking. Think about all the benefits. It's healthy for you. It gives me this feeling of freedom. While I'm walking, these people is here stuck. You see, another one, like losing their time here. If you are having a car, you are losing your time if you are the one driving. If you are in a taxi, that's different, because you can be doing other things while the taxi driver is driving, right? So you save a lot of time. Imagine losing 30 minutes to 1 hour per day because you are driving. That's nonsense. You could be reading, you could be sending WhatsApps, you could be doing a lot of stuff. You could be, talking to somebody, but being focused on the conversation. No, Mikel, I can talk with this hands-free stuff, this Bluetooth. Yes, you can, but you're not going to be nearly as focused if you are driving and talking to somebody than if you are focused on somebody, right? I'm recording this video to you right now, and I can do it. Imagine that I want to record this video and drive, and no. So this is the thing, okay? Think about, why do you want a car if you want a car? I don't want a car. I sold a car. For example, my parents gave me a car, a really nice sports car, because they wanted to give me like freedom, right? To be able to go whatever I wanted, and I always been grateful to my parents that they they gave me a second-hand car they've been using for years, but they passed it down to me. But the thing is, I sold the car. I told them, hey, sell the car and keep the money, you know. I don't want the money. I just want to stop having costs of keeping this car that I'm just using a 10% of my time, you know. The rest of the time the car is parked. The car is just like sitting there, you know, and I have this of, will I get a fee, or is it gonna be still there, or is somebody gonna scratch it, or, you know, and all these insurances and all this paperwork. I mean, a car is just a source of black swans, you know, these problems that you don't expect, but at the least expected moment, boom, you're having, you know. And imagine you have to get to some place on time and your car is not turning on, whatever it is. If you're with a taxi, you know the taxi is gonna perform, it's gonna be good. If the taxi crashes, the taxi will take care of all this incident, you know. You don't have to worry about that. So that's why I don't want a car. I can just afford a taxi, afford other means of transportation, just to have more peace of mind, more energy, more resources available for other things that I want to create, not just focusing on problems that a car can create me. So this is my thought. I mean, this is how I live my lifestyle, extraordinary lifestyle, when I want to maximize financial freedom, geographical freedom, and time freedom, you know. And as well, it's important to us the purpose freedom, you know, having this purpose in our life. And in order to cultivate our purpose, we need to dedicate time to our purpose. The more time I'm focused on a car and comparing even myself with other people with other cars, and you know, you have a car and you start like thinking, oh, you know, this other person has this other car. I mean, it's for me, it's a focus of a lot of mental stress, mental space that I'm putting in the car. So again, since like this video is hate for cars, no, I love driving. When I had that car, I love driving that sports car. You know, it's fun, but definitely it is not something that I would do every single day. You know, if I want to have fun driving a car or whatever, I can just like lease a car. You know, if I want to have the experience of driving a Ferrari, I just lease it for one day. I mean, I just rent it and drive a Ferrari or drive a Lamborghini if I want it. I don't feel like right now. I mean, I didn't do it and I don't think I will do it soon. But if I want it, I can have that experience. Okay, the same with other stuff like a mansion or a yacht or, you know, whatever it is. If I want to have the experience, I can have it for one day. But for me, as you can tell, because I'm traveling the world with this 30-liter backpack, this nomadic backpack, I've been traveling with this for 18 months. I mean, you can tell that I don't like possessing lots of stuff physically. For me, life is about experiences, moments, people, relationships, you know. These are the moments that I remember the most. I don't believe that when I'm 80 or 90, I would say, oh, I wish I had a better car. I wish I had a better smartphone. I wish I spent more money in a yacht. No, you know, I wish I spent more time with people I love. And that's the thing. So, for me, the quickest path to financial independence is investing in assets, in things that appreciate, not in liabilities like cars. So, with that said, this is just my opinion. I would love to hear yours down below here in the comments. What do you think? Do you own a car? Why? I'd love to know if you think totally on the other side. The last reminder is that, as you know, this extraordinary lifestyle, if you want to live it as well, live traveling around the world, having geographical freedom, time freedom. I'm recording this at in a normal day of the week, during the week. Today it's Today is Friday. Today's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. 12:07 in midday. You know, if you want to be time wealthy, have time freedom, and enjoy financial independence as well, you can get there in 3 years or less. And if you want to know more on how you can do it too, click the link down below. Okay, we always have a link so you can also install this operating system to upgrade the quality of your life. And remember, what are your thoughts regarding Dakar? Okay, this community, it's about you. You make this community. So leave a comment below. See you around in other videos. Miguel from Oaxaca, Mexico, this colorful city. Look at this. Look at these colors all around. See you soon.